Welcome back in, everybody, to NAVI versus NAVI. Unfortunately, NAVI weren't able to pull it out of the bag against NAVI, and NAVI were just able to take that victory. Looking great, you know, and NAVI should be proud of what they did against NAVI, because NAVI just could not keep up with them. If NAVI can repeat that, I think it's going to be curtains for NAVI. So NAVI just have to get themselves together, you know, just pull themselves up by the bootstraps, get themselves ready for the second game. Otherwise, NAVI are just going to take them and run them into the ground, and that's not what we want for NAVI. So NAVI just have to buck up their ideas a little bit. Meanwhile, on the side of NAVI, they did play a really good game, so I'm looking forward to what NAVI can do here. Yeah, confusing, isn't it? So Team Senior were able to take the victory up against Team Junior. Junior, they made some good rotations in the early part of the game. You know, the Batrider as well as the Timbersaw put some pressure onto the lane up against Shigetsu. And being able to, you know, get the kill onto a couple of kills onto Mali. Meanwhile, when they did make rotations up against Malik as well, they Junior were able to put some pressure on, but it just seemed like Senior had enough in the tank there just to be able to, when those rotations came out, you know, Meljo was farming or Shigetsu was farming. If it was Shigetsu being put under pressure, Malik was farming, and they were able to just play away long enough. Some good rotations coming up from the Ember Spirit on Meljo as well. So we'll see as we get ourselves ready for game number 2 if NAVI is going to win this one, or will NAVI win this game here. As now, I won't carry on doing that, but yeah, we get ourselves ready for the draft. Senior, again, there's a reason they are the senior team. Junior, there were good bright spots there in that last game, but overall, Senior were just able to take it by the reins and lead it in after, I think, what was it, about 30 minutes, just under 30 minutes. 26:50, yeah. So, as we get ourselves back into the draft, let's see, this time the Medusa will be banned. Excuse me. As well as the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger, not even a blip on the radar for that last draft, but this time around, Junior do not want to be seen Shigetsu play that. Meanwhile, yeah, the Medusa gets banned out, the Magnus as well as the Wind Ranger and the Pangolier. So Doom gets through, Bloodseeker gets through, Storm, Pugna, Techies. Right off the bat here for Junior. Let's see if Senior go back for that Techies pick. Or with them having the double pick here, do they want to go for the Pugna Storm Spirit combo that we do seem to see every so often? I see it every so often, more often than not here, when you have that second pick and one or the other isn't banned out in the first phase.
5 seconds remaining.
If they feel comfortable with that one.
Navi's
So, Senior, actually going to be the Techies in 2. I thought they were going to just straight up pick it there. You know, I was like, they're going to pick it in 2. You know, perfect timing here for Senior. But no. They take some time, so I actually have to do my job and think about what heroes they might want to be picking up with the Techies. It worked well in the lane with the Ogre Magi in that last game, you know, so I wonder if they go back for that, but maybe a little bit later on, because there is still a few heroes they can pick up. Nope, straight up into the Beastmaster. Okay, so Senior coming in for the double Universal Hero pickup again in the second phase as Junior. It's going to be the Batrider. Now, I don't know how much I like the support Batrider, but I don't actually know if it's just down to how it was played, because it did get a good bit of pressure onto the Venomancer in the lane, but without the
10 seconds remaining.
Like okay, so the regen boots came out, the drums came out there as well. That's where you try and close the gap. You know, when you pop the drums, you've got the regen boot speed anyway, and you try and close that gap for the lasso. I just think it's a really greedy pick if you are the weaker team on paper, or like the weaker team coming into the match, because you are effectively drafting a semi-coder, like the Enchantress is, we see the Ench go for the Dragonlance into the, like a full Hurricane Pike, excuse me. Maybe goes for like a Moonshard there as well, from a position 4.
Radiant team ban.
So, yeah, I think this is good. If you think you're going to be winning the lanes, by all means, go for the Batrider that can go into the jungle, maybe go into the range jungle, or where that jungle has been expanded on the side lanes where all these new camps are, and get some farm up with the Flame Break and the Firefly. But I think if on paper, you know, you are the weaker team coming into it, you are the weaker team, I think the Batrider is more of a hindrance than a help. If you were to go for something like the Pugna, or like, you know, just a support. What else is popular here? support-wise, because I've seen a couple of lines like a Disruptor. Disruptor is a good example, you know, of a hero that doesn't really need too much farm. Might go for a big swing on a Aghanim Scepter later on into the game, but I think the Disruptor does so much more with the Glimpse Static Storm than a Batrider does with the Lasso Dragback. The early pressure that puts onto the lane, maybe, with the Firefly as well as the Flame Break, maybe that gives it the advantage over the Disruptor. But I'm in a rant. I'm in a bit of a loop here, just talking down the support Batrider. So we are going to see the Nag Siren as well as the Terrorblade being banned out, the Void Spirit, Oracle, as well as the Queen of Pain going here as well.
10 seconds remaining.
So let's see what Senior's final ban is going to be.
Remaining.
As Junior, I actually wonder if he put this Batrider, because it's got to be support with the Doom already being here. I mean, we've seen a couple of support, not support, for carried Dooms, but
Navi's turn
I
to
think
pick.
for the most part,
Radiant
you are going to be
team
looking at this as the off-lane Doom, and not like a position 1 Doom, not like a mid-lane Doom, anything like that, as a Pugna does come through here for Navi, so for Senior. So did Junior go for this block pick on the Storm Spirit?
10 seconds remaining.
Let's hang around and find out.
5 seconds remaining.
Junior, it might not be in the game plan, but it would be a decent amount of a lockdown to go for the Batrider. You know, the Vortex comes out, maybe the Batrider then falls up with a lasso, and not just trying to go in for the raw lasso that might not pay off if if he just gets stun locked on his way in. So let's see, Junior. They are taking this time. I mean, they've got themselves 2 minutes of reserve time. So even for all my ranting and going off on tangents and just ramblings, there's still, and both teams still have a lot of time to think about this one. So let's see what it's going to be for the side of Junior. Again, carry-wise, yeah, so they do go for the block pick on the Storm Spirit. I'm just thinking carry-wise, maybe something that wants to build into a Nullifier here if the Pugna comes out.
Navi's turn to pick. Mirana.
It's going to be the Mirana. So what's that, position 5 Mirana? Maybe 5 on the bat. But yeah, the Mirana and the Batrider supports. You're looking for potentially a carry here for the side of Junior, where Senior... What do they pick up now that Storm Spirit's been taken away from them?
5 seconds
Because
remaining.
that is a... I mean, it might be a big detriment here to June as well, trying to go for that block pick, excuse me. As the Storm Spirit, relying on that mana, undrain, refresh, recharge, batteries, recharge. Yeah, relying on that mana, recharge coming through from the Pugna. It might just put him at a bit of a detriment here in this game. I mean, the Pugna being able to drain his life away anyway. You've got the Roar to come through from the Beastmaster that keeps that Storm Spirit in place if he dives in, unless he gets something like a Lincoln Sphere. And yeah, Lincoln Sphere for the Storm Spirit. I mean, he has a bad enough time wanting to go for a BKB, so I wonder if he will go for like an early Lincolns to block that. Or if he's just going to be at the mercy of the Roars from the Beastmaster.
Navi's turn to
what have we got on? The Bloodseeker goes here for the side of Junior. Okay. Yeah, the unstoppable, non-limited movement speed to come out from the Bloodseeker, the chase down. You've got heroes that do want to get away on the Storm, on the Mirana if it's going wrong. The leaps as well as the Ball Lightning. And then you just look in your rearview mirror, and it's just the scene from Jurassic Park. All my references are really fresh as well. I'm sure you'll come to enjoy that from me. But the scene from Jurassic Park, things in the mirror are closer than they appear. So that Bloodseeker would just be able to run them down, and Junior just not wanted to see that one picked up.
Give me kill. Give me kill.
Nice damage, nice balance.
What is left? They ban out the Jug. Yeah, Terrorblade's gone. Jug. Monkey King could still be picked up as well. The Wind Ranger's gone. The Medusa's gone. So, recent history, we have the Anti-Mage being banned out. But, yeah, against the Storm Spirit, that makes sense. But carry-wise, Phantom Lancer, Chaos Knight seen a couple of plays as well. Just looking at the list, we've got the Nagasaki that was banned out. Monkey King as well. Monkey King was banned. Shigetsu does like that Monkey King.
10 seconds remaining.
And up against the Doom.
5 seconds remaining.
That might not be the worst hero in the world to play here for the side of Senior. Yeah, no, it's not ban out yet. No, it's not ban out, is it? So, Faceless Void. Oh, a Faceless Void stopping the Storm Spirit. I mean, you have the Raw in, the Axes, Pugna's Nether Blasts as well. Techies is pretty much everything. That Faceless Void pick, actually, for the side of Senior, might not be the worst thing in the world. He stopped the Storm Spirit as well as Moran from getting away. Bat Rider, you know, if he's trying to get them engaged and the jump comes out with the lasso, you just immediately Chronosphere. You do have some decent out of chrono damage as well. From the Techies, the Beastmaster, as well as the Pugna. Ember Spirit being able to set up with the Slight Fist into the Searing Chains. So Senior, 30 seconds left. They pick the Monkey King ban for themselves, so not going to give it over to Shigetsu either here, this Monkey King. Okay, what's the final... What's the final pick here then for Junior?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Again, it looks like it is going to be the carry, so Terrorblade, Jug, Monkey King, Bloodseeker, AM, even the Magnus to a point, the Medusa, they are all gone. The Nagasiren's been taken away as well. Slurk is still available. You'll be able to get the jump into it. A Pounce sets up for the arrow from the Murano as well. Might not be the worst pick in the world yet. Slurk comes out. He's really nice trying to fight in as well. You've got the Purge coming out from that Shadow Dance, the Dark Pact into the Shadow Dance. Just being able to get yourself around these fights again. Vortex, Lasso, Arrow, Pounce, all good setups for each other. As Senior do go in for the Chaos Knight, not an easy hero to burst down. And I wonder if Junior have it in the lockers to get rid of him here. So Shigetsu just cracking out that Chaos Knight, very last pick here, as Juice on that Slurk. Yeah, so going to be the off-lane Doom come out here. Daze once again on the Bat Rider. Raymond this time on the Storm Spirit in the mid lane. And Riddies will be playing the Marana as Daniel on the Techies. Malik Beastmaster, Mali on the Pugna. Meljul rocking that Ember Spirit again. We'll see how he's going to do in this lane up against the Storm Spirit this time. Because last time that Queen of Pain got punished. So we'll see if the Storm here for Raymond's going to fare any better. Or if, again, Senior, will they just be able to spank Junior here in this second game? We'll find out as we get ready to get ourselves into game number 2. I think I'm going to be looking at the main Navi roster here once again. I think we just showed the strength in that first game of the series where they were just able to, even when the pressure was being put on by Junior, Senior, were able to find the rotations. When their lanes weren't being pressured, they were able to get that farm, look to the jungle as well, and just find the farm that way. So I think coming into this one, I think the odds will be the same as well as we get ourselves into the game. I think Senior will be the favourites. But before we do get there into game number 2, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors over at EGB.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system. Welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
So, we are ready, we are willing, and we are here to get ourselves into the second game. Navi Junior, it is a 4.4 to the 1.16 here of Navi Senior. So, yeah, I think, again, Senior the favourites coming into this one. I think they've just shown a little bit of strength over not only this series, but the series that they played a couple of days ago as well, where they were able to just fight back from 2 losing positions, and they looked really good while they were doing it. After they got past that early game, and I think the early game here for the side of Senior just looked even better today. So we'll see just how... Twin Gate's being channeled from Meljul. Is he going to try and go for that watch? No, just dip it out right back in. So Junior this time, not going to go for that 5-man fight rotation here. It looks like Senior. They were grouped up, they were ready for it. Malik Down to the bottom lane. Okay, just getting himself in position. Maybe it looks like on Malik. And we'll see just how this one is going to go.
The battle begins.
I mean, Senior are still grouped up as 4, roughly in the same area. Let's say it's still going to be a 2-for-2 trade, but there's not going to be any early aggression coming out from either side. It's not going to be any, any early first bloods. No
bad quickly.
No rotations, no kills to come out to start off. We're just going to go with the boring, the horn goes, everybody's 0-0, no kills. So we'll see how the lanes are going to go here. Riddies as well as the Slark in the lane here, got reduced. Should be able to set up a good couple of kills with a pounce into the arrow, or at least in theory, the damage should be there to get the kills. But the harass that comes out from the techies, it might just be able to turn it right back around to Riddies. And Riddies opting for the leap at level 1. And then, this is the build that I saw from the last tour on the Marauders, the pro builds coming out here. You ignore the arrow until around level 4 or level 5, and then you get a single point in it. But you just build up the leap points. The Starstorm points are more important, it seems. And at level 5, it looks like the build for the Marana, at least, again, from what I saw in the last tour, was like a 3-1-1. 3 in the Starstorm, 1 in the arrow, 1 in the leap. Meanwhile, Melojul in the mid lane. Actually, Juice taking a lot of harass damage already here. Again, level 1. So the Essence Shift comes out. And yeah, that damage from a distance. I wonder if this is going to be the Drums of Slom build. In fact, immediately the energy booster. The energy booster being queued up. But yeah, Malik going to go straight for the mana boots here. So he wants to be spamming these axes with the techies on the damage coming through. The blast off actually connects onto got the Juice. Juice will go down here. Maldi gets a kill onto PMA on the courier of PMA. But yeah, Daniel gets the first blood. Sticky Bomb comes out to Riddies now as well. And Daniel is trying to avoid this right-click damage coming out from Riddies because Riddies has already used the Starstorm and now he's breaking vision. Daniel doesn't actually have the mana for another Sticky Bomb, and Riddies will be able to leap himself away. But we take down the Slug in lane. They get the first blood on the techies as well. And again, the mana boot's coming out for the Beastmaster. I think this means it's going to be a Drums of Slom build here for Malik. And not into the Helm of the Overlord. Which, good start here for Navi. Top lane though, Firefly comes out. Chaos Bolt there. Malik, does he get himself away from this one? He doesn't. So in the end, I mean, hell, Daisy even gets his career off that as well. But a 1-for-1 so far in the games. And both supports actually the ones to pick up the kills. So we'll see how this one's going to go in the top lane here as well. And Malady, he has to be really careful about trying to decrepify. I mean, he probably doesn't go for the decrepify on defense. You'll throw that out onto the Bat Rider, get the slowdown onto the Bat Rider anytime Daze comes out with a Firefly. Because if you self-decrepify, you've got the Scorched Earth to come out, you've got the Flame Break, you've got the Firefly damage to come through here as well. So yeah, it would just be suicide to try and go for that one. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, how's Melojul looking? A few less hits behind the Storm Spirit, but we saw how well that went for Raven in the last game. He got an early advantage on the Queen of Pain. He just got punished once the Ember Spirit got a few levels under his belt. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, top lane. Dave's already using the Firefly, trying to disrupt the pull in the mid lane now as well. There's going to be the Vision Break coming through, but it doesn't matter. Raymond, bottom lane, got the juice, gets low. Sticky Bomb comes out, and you can see that tree being planted in the mid lane. The Ember Spirit trying to break the Vision, but Raymond was just able to sidestep it and had the range for that last right click to get the kill onto the Ember. Yeah, even got the juice appreciating that, throwing the tip out there for Raymond for no other reason whatsoever. Okay, Junior though, PMA, going to be taking some harass coming out from the Chaos Knight. Having that Reality Rift drag back as well into the Chaos Bolt. And then Nether Blasts. You've got to be careful though, again, getting this combo up on the top lane for the side of Senior. If the Decrepify comes out, the right clicks won't be there for the Chaos Knight. So the Chaos Bolt, the Reality Rift have to be... And you just have to look for the Nether Blasts as well as the wards. And that seems how the Pugna's going to go here. Daze to get himself away. The Chaos Bolt, it will connect. Not in range for the drag back here. Meanwhile, the Nether Ward does go down as well, as Daze is going to be taking a lot of damage. Malady just getting himself away from PMA. Reality Rift comes out. Juice. Immediate unpause into the repause. Yeah. It looks like Slark. Okay, Marana lags. Well, we'll see if that might be enough. So Batrider is disconnected. Yeah, we're going to see a little bit of a... just a little bit of a pause as everyone looks to reset. So, Pugna. Let's take a look at his items. Mango and Blood Grenade. If he throws that Blood Grenade out, he's going to be down, what, 75 health?
Боже, дай мені сили.
He's going to be down 50 health. And 75 overall from the actual cast of the Blood Grenade. So he probably wants to keep that one, not throw it out here until he gets some distance from the Doom. But the Doom has that Scorched Earth out. Meanwhile, Shigetsu, he's already thrown out the Chaos Bolt. He doesn't actually have the mana to throw another one. And yeah, PMA is going to be able to get the kill on Malady. He might even go for Shigetsu here. Shigetsu, though, back underneath that tier 1 tower where it's safe. So Junior starting off a little bit better in this game. 3-1 from the lanes. 5 minutes in. Storm Spirit, top of the net worth. It's only a little bit ahead of the Amber Spirit. You know, no massive difference between the two mid laner heroes. Got the Juice did die, so that's going to put him on the back foot just a little here. Riddy's going to be in trouble though. Going to be able to get the leap away from the techies. Sticky Bomb. Daniel out of mana. Got 2 mangoes though. Mana boots up for the Beastmaster here. Mid lane, they might be able to go into Meljul as well. It's going to be the Vortex back into Firefly. It's only level 5 on the Ember Spirit. The rotation comes around from Daniel. It doesn't matter. Meljul will go down, and now Daniel, all he does is put himself in the firing line here. Storm Spirit with a ball line to try and close the gap. Daisy might go down, Sticky Bomb, a couple more right clicks, but Daniel, he's not going to be able to get the kill. And Daze will survive, so 5 for 1. Now with the rotation off from Daniel into the mid lane, Malik's going to be in trouble on the bottom lane. Malik, does he go down? He's going to leap in, the Starstorm comes out. Riddy's going to be able to get one more right click, and Riddy's picks up the kill. So yeah, good rotations, a good aggression coming out from Junior all over the map. Kills for them, left, right, and center. And it seems like Senior, after all the praising that I did from that last game, it will be the Helm of the Dominator to come out now after the mana boots from the Beastmaster. But yeah, after all the praise I gave them from that last game, Senior maybe just having a bit of a Senior moment here in game number 2.
You have been denied.
And Junior running rings around the old man. And how are they going to be able to play this one and get themselves back into it? Well, again, we've already seen the Ember Spirit once he gets a few items under his belt, once he does some damage. He gets himself, you know, just running around, finding these ganks. He does pick up a bit more. Rotation from the Storm Spirit, though, towards this bottom lane. Malady, he was trying to snatch the Wisdom Rune. Oh, Malik, they know again the techies do know the Wisdom Rune, so Malik is going to be under fire. They get themselves another kill on the board. Meanwhile, though, will you see the 4-man rotation? You know roughly where the Batrider is. Do you want to go for PMA? PMA just going to be able to run himself away. Yeah, the Reality Rift not going to get the drag back. Only level 1 on that, though, as well. So not the biggest distance in the world on a cast range. As Raymond just continues to farm up in the jungle. So net worth-wise, you've got the Chaos Knight sitting right at the top, but apart from that, then you've got 3 cores on the side of Junior that are just behind him in terms of net worth. Daze onto Meljul. How's Daze looking here? Close to level 5. He's going to be able to pick it up off that creep. So no lasso to come out for him. Daniel is in the same boat. Well, he might not be in the same boat as he's going to rotation the Vortex. Whereas the arrow to fly out. The techie's going to be stunned up. Do they have the damage to get the kill? Beastmaster is close. Axis flies through. They're going to jump up, but Raymond's going to be able to fall here with the ball line. And one more right click. Raymond, he takes down the techies. And yeah, the Beastmaster, he threw out the axes. Like, that's it, bro. You are on your own. After those axes fly out, techies with the good sense of mind to get that leap up onto the high ground with the blast off, but Storm Spirit unfortunately could chase. And now once again, 4 heroes. 3 heroes, 3 heroes. Making a move onto Malik. Malik, he is going to be left in no man's land. Trying to go in. There's going to be TP from the Emissary right now. It's up with the Vortex. Dryback only level 5 on Malik, so there's no road to come through. Daniel gets the TP down now as well. Got the juice. He's going to get low. Did they get the lockdown onto the Ember? No. The blast off. It's not in time, but Malik's going to be here now as well. Dropping the Nether Ward. Raymond trying to run himself away with the help already. He's got the juice. He's already out here. The little fishman. Not only do they get a kill onto Malik, they force out 3 TPs from the side of Senior. Junior, okay, they might have just been. I mean, it's still early for the Zoomers here, for these young players. You know, they don't get out of bed for anything before midday, and they just had to get up. You know, they were just still waking up.
Radiant's middle
And now
tower is
they've
under
already
attack.
had a stretch. They've been on the TikTok. I'm not even going to try. This is cringe. But, you know, they've won themselves up, and Dave's going to be taking some damage now as well. They get the kill to Shigetsu as Meljul will fall once again. Brady's helping set that one up. Malady trying to run himself away. And they take down Raymond. No, Raymond gets a kill onto Danielle. Okay. I'm just watching this top lane. The lasso going to be committed for the kill onto Malady, and Malady will go down without being able to take down Daze. So yeah, good sets, setups all across the board here. 13-2, and Senior are suffering at the hand of Junior. And after the early aggression came out, yeah, the Beastmaster is what, been picked off 3 times. Meljul, he's gone down 3 times here as well. Techie's 1, 3, and 1. I'm seeing a pattern across the board. 3 deaths on the Pugna, and only the 1 onto the Shigetsu. But Junior, in a much more comfortable position coming into game number 2 to put the pressure onto Senior. Armlet coming up for the Chaos Knight soon. Slack, how's he looking? Straight into, it looks like the Echo Saber into the Axe. Yeah, makes sense. So no Diff Blade to come out here for God the Juice straight away, but some damage from the techies. Raymond back in the mid lane, just being able to put the damage onto Meljul. Nether Ward is down, so Raymond's going to suffer just a little bit, but in comparison to Ember Spirit, he's 2 levels above him net worth-wise here as well. He's about 600 gold. So this Storm Spirit having an excellent game here in game number 2, where Raymond, he was a bit bullied on the Queen of Pain. Speaking about being bullied here, the roar comes out, but Malik is being chased down. Did they actually want to go into Riddies? He has those leap charges, so that if there was a blast off to come in, quick fingers, those reaction times of the younger players, he would be able to get himself away. Yeah, leap to the low ground. Meljul's going to rotate in now as well, and Riddies, Sticky Bomb's going to be there, but again, he has 1 more leap charge, going to try and use it here. Gets himself away, Moonlight Shadow comes out, and they might actually be able to get the kill. Onto the Emissary. Emissary, you went way too far. The pounce into the arrow, they have the lockdown, they have the kills. 14-2, Navi Jr. straight up getting revenge after first game, and now there might be the jump onto the backlines from the Storm Spirit. Axes fly through. Raymond, though, is going to try and go into Danielle. Was that Vortex? The Remnant comes out here from the Storm. The arrow. The Beastmaster ball. He tanks it up. But still, TP in for now from the Chaos Knight. Yeah, I think this is where Navi Jr., they've got themselves so far ahead that everybody on the side of Navi has a blast off to connect onto God's Juice. God's Juice going to be Chaos Vaulted as well as Relative. No, he times that Dark Pack absolutely perfectly. Daze will go down. The chase is on for God's Juice once again. He's got that Dark Pack going. The damage coming through. PMA, does he have his ultimate? He does. God's Juice going to try and get himself away. The run that flies through here from Meljul. And Malik will get the kill with the axes. PMA running himself away. So yeah, Navi Jr., they have prodded the burr. And Navi Senior, they answer back with a full 5-man fight. But I think this is where they have to go now. The Armlet coming out for the Chaos Knight. You've got Junior to the point where they were so strong, they were making 3, 4, 5-man rotations. And there was just nothing. They couldn't match it. They're on the side of Senior. Storm Spirit, he's going to be able to make the move onto Meljul. Meljul's not going to be able to get himself away with this one. No, Ball Lightning comes out. Raymond on a mega kill streak up against the Ember Spirit here. Raymond is running absolutely wild. 5-0-4.
Dire's middle tower is under
Slot,
attack.
Diff Blade. Going to go back for the Echo Saber. Yeah, no, Navi Jr. having a really good time in the second game. And now Senior. Well, I mean, I talked about it in the draft that they, up against Team Sibe, in fact, it might have been the draft game number 1. But up against Team Sibby, they were behind, they were put on the back foot, and they were able to find the inner strength, let's call it. They summoned it up, and they were able to make 2 good comebacks in that series here, so I'm not ruling them out just yet. They have it in their ability to take these games, but Navi Jr., they aren't going to go down without a fight. Take a look at the camp stacks. Yeah, Beastmaster just having to do most of his own dirty work there. Pugner's done some, but the Beastmaster looking for these stacks. How's Malik looking as well? 4 points in the Axe build, going towards that Helm of the Overlord, so he already has the Helm of the Dominator out. So he's going to be roaming around with the Tomato. There's the Pugner, just trying to stack some Ancients for him here as well.
Is under attack.
So we will be able to take these with the Axes, with the Boars, with the Tomato sitting in front of him. Malik gonna get close.
Dire's top tower
Helm of the
has
Overlord.
fallen.
But still, while he's doing this, I mean, the Doom, he's finding his farm. The Doom's going to be top of the net worth. Well, let me guess. Before I check on his items, 4 points to Devour. Hand of Midas coming out as well. Oh, what a surprise. 4 points to Devour for the Doom. Hand of Midas here as well as Vanguard. Going to go back for the Pipe. Odds...
Radiant's middle tower
No way.
is under attack.
No way, it's still the same odds from, like, the start of the game.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, Senior still being respected here, but I think Navi Jr. might have done enough to bring those odds down a little bit.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
That's just my opinion, though, man. And maybe, you know, with the lineup that Navi Senior have, you're looking at it with the Chaos Knight, with the Ember Spirit, with the Pugner and the Techies. Maybe they're thinking, maybe. They're just going to be able to ride out this early storm, 15 minutes in here for the side of Navi Jr. Like I say, they're ahead by 5k. And after that, Senior will kick in. They'll be able to take some fights, look for some rotations. Let's see how Juice is doing. Echo Saber is up. Straight into the Axe from this. We'll be able to break that one down as well. Go back into the Mage Slayer. So it's a little bit misleading. He doesn't need the full Aghanim build up. He only needs 3,200 gold, and not the full 4,200 for the parts, because you can disassemble the Echo Saber, get that Ogre Axe back out, and like I said, the Oblivion Staff goes right into your Mage Slayer to set you up for a Bloodthorn a little bit later on in the game. I wonder if Shigetsu does the same with the BKB here. He's got that Blink Dagger queued up, using the Phantasm to push out the lane. Both of them. Malik that only gets the dive on his Juice. Juice way too far forward. Ooh, Ember under pressure. Pushing down on him.
Is under attack.
But he was able to make the dive away. Had a Remnant to jump away to. Remnant gets that shield room. Will be able to bottle him as well. Full health. Mostly full mana. I mean, the Falcon's Blade as well as the Kaya. The Int Treads will be able to get him though. We might see a 3v4 coming through here. Got the Juice still dead. You've got 2 heroes in the bottom lane, the Techies and the Beastmaster. And it looks like here on the side of Navi Jr. they want to try and invade this dire jungle. She gets to though. Furthest one forward. 2.6k health here for the Chaos Knight. Okay. There's Juice. He'll be back on the lane. Find a farm. How's it looking? Yeah. So he can break it down. Like I say, he just breaks it down. Point Booster probably comes up first. Yeah, Point Booster. Maybe he goes for the Blade Relaxi actually. With this Diffusal Blade already being up, you want that extra attack speed. Just to be able to pull that full harass. But the Ogre Axe is nice just for the survivability. PMA, jump in, top lane. There's going to be the last one dragging back into the Chaos Knight now as well. Chaos Knight, how tanky actually is he? It looks like a lot of damage to reverse drain. Not actually able to keep up there on Raymond. He's going to be able to get the kill onto the Chaos Knight. Shigetsu just gets burst down. 3 heroes able to do the job on Maori. Not able to keep him alive. The Doom though. Is he going to try and go for more? His ultimate was used onto the Chaos Knight. Jump in. Techies. Do they have the lockdown? Searing Chains to the Vortex. The drag back with the Taser. Can they get the kill onto Raymond? A lot of damage coming through from that Nether Ward here on the Pugner. And Raymond has to run himself away. There will be the Moonlight Shadow to come out. As Raymond gets low. Do they actually go for the turnaround here? Maybe the Regoose. Junior. Just respecting maybe the power spike coming out from Senior at this point. And how low that Storm Spirit was. Thanks to the Nether Ward. So, Storm Spirit. Yeah, just leads the line on that hasty, brave. It's going to be, I call it a retreat, but they got to kill.
Dire's bottom
and they just poked a little bit, were able to get themselves out safe. So let's see it. Bottom lane, Shigetsu. They're going to try and make a move onto Daze, but I mean, Shigetsu got the juice. He's going to be here now as well. The techies as well as Malik rotate in, so Daze should go down. Got the juice. Does he want to try and run himself away, or does he want to come back for a kill here? Daze trying to just juke off these sticky bombs. He gets a blink. No way. The Roar comes out. They're going to be able to finish off the Batrider. Juice even loses his courier. Just to rub it in a little bit, but Melodule way too far forward now as well. Another ward comes out. Raymond decrapifies there onto Mali, but with 3 heroes here, Mali, he's going to go down. No questions asked about that. Raymond picks himself up for another kill. I don't know what the Ember Spirit was doing so far forwards. Right up to the tier 2 tower on the Radiant side. And Junior, just easy pickoffs there for him, because you see where the Beastmaster is, you see where the techies is. They say at most they've got the Pugna backing him up, and with 3 hero rotations coming out from got the juice to TP in there, they say, cool, we'll pick up the Ember Spirit, we'll take the Pugna as a bit of a bonus prize there as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's just see.
Stupendous!
Dire are scanning.
How this one's going to go. The Doom just continues farming. Shigetsu's going to be out there as well. TP's in. Do they want to go for a 5-man? Yeah, the TP's is techies down here. The techies is TPing down here now. The smoke comes out. They might only be able to find the Moran. The Moran smoked him as well. Smoke does break. The reverse drain comes out onto Daniel. Daniel's going to lead the line here. Do they have the lockdown here in chains? Lockdown onto... They will be able to get the kill. Okay, so really good rotation in here. Do they want to go for more here? Storm Spirit, everybody on the side of Junior is split up. So if they want to put the pressure on the lane, the Chaos Knight still has that Phantom. Well, it just came back up with Phantasm now. Oh, Slack just immediately into the Shadow Dancing away. Yeah, did go into the Blade of Laxity first here as well for Slack. So no point booster. I mean, he's only about 300 gold from completing on this axe. They're going to split that Echo Saber up, buy up the point booster. While this is going on though, Senior, they feel confident to get themselves into the Roche pit. Look at these crits coming up from Shigetsu as well. Every other swing it looks like. So Aegis for Shigetsu.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How's the Chaos Knight looking? Is it gonna be the BKB for Shigetsu? He's not got anything queued up just yet. 2.3k gold though here for the Chaos Knight. Blink Dagger is out. Armlet as well as the Echo Saber. I would be surprised, especially with the Storm Spirit in the game, if he ain't splitting that Echo Saber up. Yeah, okay, so he's about, what, 600 gold from having the full BKB, because he can split that Echo Saber, fires up the Mithril Hammer here as well. So 400 gold away here, Shigetsu, from having that full BKB. And then you just turn it back into the Mage Slayer. Go for an Orchid into the Bloodthorn. And look to shut down the Storm. The Storm has the BKB queued up. So we'll see just how quickly he's going to be able to get that. In fact, he's going to be, what, about 1,500 gold away if he wants that BKB here, the Storm Spirit. Which, you know, the way he's farming this... I say farming kills is what I should have said here. The Storm 705 on the Storm Spirit. It shouldn't be too far away. Even 1,500 for the Storm. Yeah, 1.5k for the Storm Spirit. Did I say 15k? No, I meant 1.5k here for the Storm, yeah. 1,500 gold away from having that full BKB for Raymond, and it's looking quite good. It will hinder the fight potential here on the side of Senior. Until, I mean, you're not even going to be able to Chaos Ball him. You can get that Reality Rift off, because it will go through Spell Immunity at level 20, but again, only at level 14 on this Chaos Knight. So it looks like they're going to try and get whatever map control they can get out of this with this Aegis now for the next 3 minutes on the Chaos Knight. Keeping themselves grouped up, and they are forcing the fight out for Junior. They say, you want to farm out, you want to split up this map, cool. We are going to go as 5. We've got the Drums of Slum onto Malik. We did go back to the Drums of Slum after the Helm of the Overlord. And we're just going to sit, and we're just going to siege buildings down, so you have to come to us. You split up, we catch you out, we kill you off. I mean, you look at the kill difference, it's 11 kills between Junior and Senior, but it's only a 6k net worth lead here for the side of Junior. So it's not even like there's a massive 15k difference between the two teams. One good fight, and Senior are right back into it.
Dire's top tower.
And speaking
is
of that
under
one good
attack.
fight, there is going to be the smoke coming out from the side of
Dire
Senior.
are
All
scanning.
5 heroes smoked up. That Hawk is going to be scouting.
Radiant's
Who are they gonna be
middle
able to
tower
find?
is under attack.
Moving through. Doom is close. Shigetsu moving in that direction. He's going to see the courier, going to have to follow the courier. Just going to be led right to it. And now gets a kill onto the courier. The blinking now as well. Moonlight Shadow comes up. PMA was that Chaos Bolt to get the stun. They're going to be able to get a kill onto this Doom, even with the fade out. They have the vision. They have the dust. They have the drag back. The Netherworld comes through. They're going to be able to get the kill. And yeah, Doom didn't want to throw out his ultimate though. He was surrounded by 5 heroes. He knew there was no way he was getting out. But Creep Wave pushed out for the side of Juniors right up to the tier 2 tower on his top lane. Shigetsu just doesn't care. No backdoor protection for tier 1s. So they can just continue this march. And now the Ember Spirit will be able to guide the Creep Wave. Did they look for the last tier 2 here on the side of Senior? Techies. They might just go for
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
this Tormentor. And you can see now that, again, Junior, this is going to be a decent... It's going to be a nice little swing again. Back down towards the favor of the net worth in favor of Senior. Or just taking away some. Yeah, 4k now in favor of Junior. And again, 10 kills ahead. You've only the 4k net worth leader here on the side of Junior. In fact, the Storm Spirits just slipped right down the net worth table behind the Beastmaster, behind the Chaos Knight, and they're going to be able to go for more. Mage Slayer is out. Chaos Knight popping that Phantasm, has this Aegis for the next 54 seconds. Let's see. They're just going to go right into the base. Fortification, it's already been used on the side of Junior, and they ain't stopping on the side of Senior. Okay, so maybe the odds were correct.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This is going to be a lane of racks. No way they're going to get this one for free. 10 minutes ago, they were on the back foot. They were having their asses kicked left, right, and center. But Junior, it goes to show it's all about what you do with your momentum here now as well. The Chaos Knight going to be able to get the lockdown onto the Doom. The Blast Off comes out as well. Chaos Knight has got that BKB if he needs it after the Aegis gets used here. Doom gets thrown out. They might be able to get the kill onto Maldi. She gets you with the BKB. Just going to go for the TP away. The rest of his team, though, the lasso, it gets committed onto the Chaos Knight. Now, he's used that BKB. He's used his TP scroll. So how is he going to be able to get himself out of this one? The arrow connects. The answer is he ain't. Only Melodule gets out alive. But they were able... I mean, if you're going to take a fight, if you're going to lose a fight, the best place to do it is on your opponent's side of the map. And when you've got a Rax out of that as well, it's a good fight.
Stupendous!
You know, everybody's going to be back up before Junior can have a major impact on the objectives on the map. It's not enough, you know, that you won that fight. Now, you have to find a way to push that one out. And it's just going to be, like I say, it's going to be really hard when the respawn times are so low on the side of Navi. Or at the minute in this part of the game, you know, in this mid-game, respawn times don't allow you to win a fight in your base and then push right up to the other side of the map, especially when it's the top lane that's been pushed in. That lane, you know, top lane, bottom lane, it's not like it's the mid lane that is just a straight shot. You know, the slide lanes, it takes even longer there to get that creep momentum back in your favor. There's Chaos Knight going towards now. It looks like the AC.
Invisibility!
Ember, how's he looking? He's got himself the BKB in the Maelstrom as well as the Orb of Corrosion. Still going to be behind the Storm Spirit, though. The Storm Spirit is, you know, Raymond's still got himself, though, the Witchblade, the BKB, Kyrian Sange as well as the Falcon's Blade. Going towards a full Aghanim Scepter here now as well, the Storm Spirit. Yeah, this top lane. Got the juice. It's going to be jumping from Raymond. Is this a bait on bait now as well? The Roar comes through. Storm Spirit going to be taking a lot of damage to blast off. They've got the stun lock, but is it going to be enough now as well? There's going to be the Netherworld going down. It looks like Danielle. He's going to be the first victim of this fight. Melodule is going to try and get himself away, but does he turn back onto the Ember Spirit now as well as the Moonlight Shadow has been dropped? Doom onto the Ember. No way Ember Spirit gets himself away from this one. The Chaos Knight, he'd already left. He's like, saw that. I'm out of here. Like, full on later notes. Molly will go down. So the Beastmaster, the Chaos Knight do still survive. Weird play from the Chaos Knight, not to join in with the rest of his team though. Maybe on the back foot before the Raw Blast Off comes through, but I think if the Chaos Knight was there, Shigetsu, they easily clean up on the Storm Spirit. And Shigetsu just moving away from the rest of his team. I see that he wants to go for the AC or the Batrider TPing in now as well. Blink into the trees. Do they get the pounce now as well? I love that. Just not on the high ground where the twin gate is, just below it, where you're not really going to think to leap in. So by the time the
Dire's
pounce
middle
comes out,
tower
the
is
Chaos
under
Knight is
attack.
already away. Yeah, going towards the AC on this Chaos Knight now as well. He's only got himself the Hyperstone, so he's still a ways away from that one. If you take a look at the
Dire's middle
Slark,
tower is under attack.
Slark going towards the Nullifier. Yeah, the Nullifier makes sense to me. Just being able to get a Purge off these Decrepifies. It's a decent amount of damage to come through as well. The Purge is just really nice. Riddies, you gotta be real careful there, my dude. Real careful. Daniel, 47 seconds on his courier before that's back alive. Roshan, 2.5 minutes here. So it's a little bit of a longer one before the big man's back up. But we'll see who's gonna be able to take advantage of this time. Like, if either team gets a quick pick, I mean, of course, Junior, they've got to be worried about this top lane pushing in, but it is melee super creeps as well. So they take a little bit longer to clear off. Decent damage to come out from them. If this top lane pushes in, nighttime as well, Roshan, he ain't going to be spawning up here. They're going to try and go for the pounce. Did he get the damage off now as well? There's going to be the Roar coming through. Do we have enough damage to get the kill onto Raymond? Raymond, you're going to carry on going now as well. Malady's going to be the target. It looks like the Techies does go down. Doom will be used. Got the juice. Trying to deal with the kind of depth shot as well as that Shadow Dance. And it looks like Shigetsu, he is going to be the target now as well. That Beastmaster Malady getting really down low. Everybody on the side of Navi Jr. still alive. They're going to be able to clean up the buybacks come through as well. They've got the train on to Pugna. Pugna keeping himself alive. Does he get the kill into the Storms Ray? He might just do. No. He gets shut up by the Doom. And now Daniel, trying to get himself out. He fought back for this one. He cannot go down. The Force Staff got the juice.
Give me kill.
Trying to get himself away. And the Navi, give me the kill, give me the kill, give me the kill comes out, got the juice. He gets the rampage.
See you later, nerds.
And Storm was just barely able to get alive. Again, 4 heroes dead and a buyback forced out from the Techies here. Navi Jr., have they just done enough? With the Roshan respawning in 55 seconds, have they just done enough to force some equilibrium back in this top lane? Because these fights, Navi Senior are absolutely crumbling. Their targeting's just not up to par. Storm Spirit getting low but not getting
Dire's
finished
top
off.
tower is under attack.
Storm Force.
Yeah, they need to be
no
better on who
damage.
they choose to go on to, it seems like, on the side of Navi Senior. Because their target priority is just all over the map. And with the Depth Shroud, you know, you've got the Doom coming out, the Storm Spirit can zip-zap himself around. Shadow Dance as well. Even if they do get the target off, the Roar comes out here. Can they get any more from this Doom? Because it looks like Navi Jr., they want to go for the Navi Senior Tormentor. And Love just continues to farm out the Ancients. He's going to be about 500 gold away here, and Melojul away from his shard. He wants that shard before the next fight breaks out. Roshan going to be respawning, and it might just be Navi Jr. that's going to be able to make the beeline towards it. So Raymond Riddies stays all down here. How quickly can Navi Senior get down? They are making battle lines on the map saying we need to go for this one. But again, the emissary, well, he's got the twin gate to jump to. What do you get coming out on the courier as
Dire
well?
are scared.
They need to go. They need to go now. The Doom's even going to TP down here. It's not the quickest Roshan attempt for Navi Jr. Yeah, the Hawk. It sees Roshan's not going to be full health, but with this Moonlight Shadow, do they set up on the high ground? Are they looking for this quick, really nice choke area to come out now as well? Malady smokes to the break, Sentry Wars goes down, someone's just going to try and jump himself in, jumps himself onto 2 now as well, gets the catch, the Doom comes out onto the Chaos Knight, the Chaos Knight with no Lincoln Spheres, he's going to be completely effective at this, he's going to be killed off and cleaned up. Pugna goes down next. The jump in from the Storm Spirit just on absolute point here from Raymond. PMA. Yeah, they want to go right back to the Roche. There's no way. There's no Lincolns. So you're not protecting from this Doom. There's no Lotuses as well. The Techies went for a Force Staff. No Lotus. The Beastmaster. Helm the Overlord into the Ags himself. The Pipe there as well. No Lotus. Obviously, the Chaos Knight doesn't want to build into a Lincoln. I think at this point he needs to. Both the Emissary and the Chaos Knight need to build Lincoln Spheres. Because they are the targets of this Doom, and if it comes out, I mean, you're losing the Phantasm. Or the Sleight of Fist Remnants flying around there as well. Emissary does have this, the Shard up. But it's a cheese and an Aegis for the side of Junior. And slowly, I mean, they had a really good, when they were taking the fight, that fight, they stuck around way too long there on the high ground of the base on the Radiant side, and it's all just flipped in favor of Junior once again. And again, I did praise them for having a really good mid-game, being able to make some recoveries. But it looks like Junior here at the minute. That experience. Oh, they're going to be able to get the drive back now as well. Pugna just straight up dies. They might be able to, if they want to, go for more. Yeah, they get the drive back onto the Techies. Techies is going to go down. So if you want to finish off this Tormentor onto about below health. And everybody on the side of Navi Jr. Yeah, just moving it over. They say thanks for starting it. We'll take it from here. Which might be what they're saying about the series here as well. Because Navi Senior just do not have a way back in, it doesn't seem. After that fight on the Radiant High Ground in the Radiant base, it's been all uphill for Junior. And 95% win probability on the side of Navi Junior as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Because Chaos Knight and Ember Spirit are still farming. Playing away from this, and with the Aegis on the Storm Spirit, with the cheese being here for the battle, well, it gets passed over to the Bat Rider from Juice on that slot, but they could look to take down a lane of racks. They have to be careful. They've just lost the complete racks here. The range racks goes down, a couple of buildings to the creep waves. So this is where Navi Senior have that advantage. If Navi Junior are out of the base too long, this top lane will push in even quicker now as well. That racks goes down with the range racks being taken care of. So if Navi Senior can slowly chip away at the side of Junior, they might have a way back into this game. But there's no heart, there's no Satanic on the Chaos Knight. He's still struggling to get over to this AC. No Bloodthorn here as well. You're no upgrade on that Mage Slayer. What's the Chaos Knight? How far away from this is he? So, I think he's still a ways out. Is it recipe? Is it the recipe? I think it's the recipe. Yeah, okay. So 425 and the recipe being 1300. So he's still going to be about 800 gold away here. Might be even longer. He's going to be caught out once again. The Doom comes out and Chaos Knight. He's dead. No way out of this. Just straight up dead. He loses another 200 gold there. Just sets him back even further. His kingdom for a Lincoln Sphere. Yeah, look at this. The difference between the two of them. She gets to it's a complete reverse from the last game. Got the Juice on 15 kills. She gets it on 2. And the net worth swing between the two and the experience between the two of them there as well. Over 11,000 XP between she gets and Got the Juice. And it is just showing every time these fights break out. Level 22 on Got the Juice. Level 16 on the Chaos Knight. I thought the Chaos Knight, you know, he might have had a good time to start off, gets a big tanky item, quick BKB into a heart or a Satanic, and he just doesn't get taken care of here. But Got the Juice is absolutely manhandling him with the rest of his teammates in these fights. And you can see this level difference is absolutely apparent here. Not just between the Slurk and the Chaos Knight, but between everybody on the side of Junior as well as Senior. And now the Moonlight Shadow comes out. They're looking for someone to defend this high ground. Malady, he might just be the target. The Pugna Ward comes out here for the leap in. Got the Juice. Straight up cleans up, and now we'll be able to take down this Nether Ward now as well. The damage comes around the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster will not live. Techies goes down. I'm pretty sure with all these buybacks staying down. Maljul has his buyback. The Chaos Knight, though, doesn't. Pretty sure with all this going on, we could be looking at the beginning of the end here for game number 2. Shigetsu, once again, just being forced right back to base. And this top lane not anywhere near pushing on into the tier 4, so yeah, they're going to be able to play a lane of racks and health. They might just go for a second lane. There is no tier 2 standing on the side of Navi Senior. Navi Junior, they're going to be able to push this one to a game number 3. Let's see exactly what they're going to be able to do here. Navi Senior, because they've got a couple of heroes respawning here, but this is going to be a second tier 3 tower now as well. No fortification. Nothing he can do. Got the Juice. He just wants to stand his ground. Go for this melee racks. And yeah, how do Senior fight back against it? They don't have the gold. They don't have the experience. They don't have a chance. As it looks like they might go for more. The pounce comes in. They're going to be able to get the lockdown onto Pugna. Pugna dies now as well. Techies, well, the Abyss Blade comes out now as well. They've got the lockdown. They've got the lasso. They've got the drive back onto the Chaos Knight. Techies, he's going to be going down maybe after this Chaos Knight. Storm Spirit jumping. They've got the Doom here onto the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster was that Infernal Blade. They have the damage. They have the GG. And they have game number 2. up against Navi Senior. So Navi Senior here going to be put in a retirement home for game number 2. Let's see if Navi Junior, if they're going to be able to push off and get full revenge from that game number 1. Take a look at the breakdowns as the tables will come up. I just want to take a look at the graphs to see how far that swung in favor of Navi Junior. There was a little dip at the very beginning, but always in favor. And again, a little dip as well. Massive swing up around the 17-minute, 18-minute mark here for Navi Junior. And then it's like a rocky road. Dips a little bit in favor of, well, doesn't even dip in favor of Navi at all, Navi Senior. It stays above the line, but it comes back down closer to the middle line and then just skyrockets up after roughly where that Rax fight was on the Radiant Wing, where they got a 4-5-man fight there on the side of Navi Junior. It just swings right back in favor, and Senior had no way back into this one. So we're going to be taking a quick break. 43-9. I just saw the kill score. 43-9. That difference there. But yeah, we'll be taking a quick break. We'll be back with the third and final game of the Navi versus Navi show match. I can't call it a show match, but Civil War matchup between these two teams right after this break. Stick around. We'll be back after this.